So Hyundai i10, point repeat, Hyundai Vehicle Services. We've done the front pads, 3 dim calipers up, now we're doing the rears. Handbrakes off at the moment. If you watch, that one makes a heavy noise. Once turn, something solid. We come around this side, doesn't make any noise, but does spin. So if we've got a C slider pin on this side or a C caliper this side. So yeah, let's get the wheels off and have a look. Okay, so this side that wouldn't spin, spot the problem. It's got discs, so it needs a set of discs, which we've got, and the brake pad has left the chat. It's gone on holiday, so there's no pad this side. So we'll take this one off and have a look, see what we can do with this side. So I've got a new caliper, new discs, new pads on the rear. So let's crack on. So now, got the caliper off. So we've got one brake pad in now. On the other side, we've still got quite a bit of meat left on it. And the outer one hasn't got anything, so I suspect the slider pins again are seized. So if we move the top one, see, that's how it should be, nice and free. I can even pull that out. So loads of grease on there, so there's not a problem with that one. But then if you do the bottom one, won't even move, can't move it. So you'll probably find that's seized, and that's why it's worn the pad down. I've got the pad off out. So we're going to change discs. See if I can free that up. I'll free that up, and that wine's back fine. Then it won't need a caliper. If it doesn't wind back, then we're going to put a caliper on it. So let's crack on. So there's our bottom slider pin, and that should be all clean metal. It's obviously corroded, and that's why it's seized. So we're going to clean that all up, re-grease it, see if it'll float in there properly, and go from there. So there is our slider pin, all cleaned up. So now if you slot that in there, it's nice and free. It's going to fill the hole with a bit of copper slip, and then that is that bottom one freed up. And then we'll see if the caliper rewinds. The caliper rewinds, new discs, new pads, and save customers some money on the caliper. If not, we'll fit a new caliper this side. So that is our slider pin all freed up now. So that one moves nice and loose, and that one's moved nice and loose. And we managed to wind back the caliper that way and back all right. So we're not going to bother putting the caliper on there. There's no damage to it. Luckily, it hasn't actually touched the brake disc, because where that the slider pin was seized, so it didn't move. So I don't know how the pad got out, unless it was too much of a gap there and it flew out. Who knows? But yeah, we're about to give it this side and start on the other side. Have a look at the pads on the opposite side now. Turn that caliper out. Exactly the same thing probably. We'll pick these up 2 pads together. So that bare metal one is the inner one, and that is the outer one with hardly any wear. So that caliper's been seized. So if you look at again at the slider pins, top one move freely. Once you pull that out, clean up and re-grease that anyway. Bottom one, I can't even move. So again, it's seized. So that's why you get uneven brake wear or brake link wear, because the caliper seizes. You press one pad and not the other against the disc. So you'll probably find this disc is bollocks on the inside, but the outside looks fine. There's hardly any lip there. So if you looked at that through the wheel, you think, oh yeah, them discs are okay, but they're not, because they're scored on the inside. Let's go and have a look. So again, you can see that's all seized in there, so we're going to free that one up. Do the same again inside, new discs, new pads, and every job done. Need work, give us a ring. Chris at Hyundai Vehicle Services. 07810 124 988, or find us on the socials.